Hi, I'm Carrie Blazer, the Divine Feminine, reincarnation of Mary Magdalene. Thank you for clicking on my clip. But I want to let you know that I have a free ebook linked below, my 6 Divine Feminine self-love strategies. They will help you transform your emotional wounds into personal wisdom. And I take a multidisciplinary approach. I include the laws of physics, psychology, neuroscience, shamanism, mysticism. I went wild, okay? So men can understand and women can understand. There's something there for everyone, because what I learned is when something's true, it's true in multiple places. All right, please like and subscribe and help me distribute my ebook to everyone for free by exploding my channel. Take care. Enjoy the clip. Bye. Women are source. We're source energy. So when we are able to communicate our emotions, process our emotions, we're healthy and grounded in self, and we're extremely capable. But when you suppress women's ability to communicate their emotions, and you just keep them little fragile, things at home, then the men are also the same, and they easily kind of react. It's not a healthy situation with the Christian worldview. So there's truth telling, helping regulate feelings, naming, meaning, maintaining relational coherence. Okay. She functions as a bridge to interiority and conscience, not as a servant. This is not submission. It is emotional leadership. Like I say, the women are the emotional center, men are the physical lead. Okay. The center is equally important to the lead. Both are absolutely necessary, because when I can't keep my man grounded in his healthy emotions, processing his emotions and his ability to regulate his internal self, that's when the abuse comes out. So we could say, oh, well, men don't abuse women because of the severe punishments. Women are also doing the work to bring out the healthiest man possible, so those punishments are never implemented. So the women take responsibility for it by doing their own emotional work, by being a healthy feminine woman. And then what does that mean? Men's role, protection. Protection in Indigenous frameworks means physical safety, boundary setting, shielding from exploitation, defending the relational space, restraining aggression. Right. Why are, men provide and protect, but they're allowed to, they can abuse their wife, but no one else can? Like, how is that protecting? How is that logical? He functions as a container for safety. He's present for safety, not a ruler. How this sets people up for success. For women, they have social authority, emotional and spiritual. Valued intuition, because they can speak from their voice, right? Respected voice, safety to be embodied, permission to influence. For men, emotional development, accountability to conscience. Have a conscience. Raping and pillaging women and killing women, like, there's no conscience there. Purpose beyond domination. Their presence, I'm here, I'm present to keep everyone here safe. Pride in restraint, self-control, identity grounded in service to life, not control. For families, mutual dependence, not one-sided, balanced power, low tolerance for abuse. This is what I'm talking. Low tolerance for abuse gets rid of generational trauma. That's my goal. How do we stop generational trauma? How do I help people learn to love themselves? Okay. All right. High relational stability. This structure tends to produce emotionally integrated men, socially powerful women, resilient children. This is what we need, with secure attachment to self. We're capable. Okay. How can it fail if distorted? Okay. If the proverb is misunderstood or abused, emotional over responsibility, becoming therapist instead of partner, staying with unsafe men to heal them. These are all, things I've done. Self-sacrifice without protection. I've done that. Risk for men, because I was, figuring out how to implement it in a healthy way. I'm still figuring out, I'm still working on it. Risk for men, emotional dependence, entitlement to women's labor, passivity, fragile identity. So the model only works if protection is real, emotional labor is respected, boundaries are enforced.